Hello everyone, I'm 2077 Saint and welcome back to Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right back into it. Man, just getting back into it, I still get chills. Let's hope I don't miss anything this time. Gotta be very, very careful though. Damn it. That's fine, I guess. I like how it's glowing.
ユリ、今回のような物探しは簡単だけど、人探しは難しいわ。影見はその名の通り対象の影を見てしまう。神隠しにあった人の影は追わない方がいい。見てはいけないものを見てしまうこともある。
Well, how would I know if they're spirited away? You probably mentioned that earlier. Wait. And I probably shouldn't go this way, huh? Ain't no bitch. Let the horror begin, son! Like, one thing's for certain though, I truly enjoy about Fatal Frame games. They always bring in that real Japanese folklore, rituals, good shit. Well, that's not, it's good, but then it's also bothersome because you're like me, I'm a soft heart, so I would think a lot about shit. Maybe next time. God, I need your help, man. Oh, my first fight. Ghosts will try to attack you and grab you and stuff. Photograph of it. Taking more will exercise it for good. Fighting ghosts. A ghost weak point with a circle to deal damage to them. Capture area, the rectangle in the center of the screen, is your attack area of attack. You cannot take photos if you are out of film. Spirit fragments break off when a ghost takes damage. After a time, They are absorbed. Photograph the fragments before that happens. Shutter chance. When 5 or more targets are in view, take a photo will knock back the ghosts. The capture area will go red during shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position so that you have at least 5 targets, including ghosts and fragments. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna go syndicated by food. Oh. Fatal frame and fatal time. When the capture area flashes red as a ghost is attacking, you can take a fatal frame shot. You need to capture the ghost mid-attack. Apart from a knockback effect, fatal frame shots trigger fatal time. When you can take photos in close succession without using film. Fatal frame shots are very useful when spirits are too close. Trigger shutter chance. So shoot him, not shoot him, take a picture when he goes. Range attack range, and attack power. The Camera Obscura only has an effect on ghosts with a specific range. Ghosts that are too far away will not take any damage. The bigger the circle, the more damage the camera will deal. Get close to ghosts for a more powerful shot. I'm gonna get your ass. Ah, come back here. Where you going? You ghostly bastard.
ごめんなさい。やっぱり私一人でやるべきだった。私は一人だ。
Is this Ren?
またこの夢か。
先生、先ほど黒沢さんがいらっしゃって。
ああ、密かが来たのか。
見つかったそうです。
本当か。
受け取っておきました。
While learning about shadow reading from Hisuka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hikami. The album was requested by a certain Rin Osho. As Rin awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream, or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. I'll work on that. This is gonna be rough, but I'm in it if you guys are. You know I enjoyed the game. Several days since the incident at the inn, Asuka is out on a case. A young girl comes to the shop and finds a worried Yuri. Yuri is given a missing person case, something Asuka forbade. I can buy stuff? Psychic lens that allows you to experience spiritual phenomena. So this is not good at exorcising ghosts. It has lost most of its power to exorcise ghosts. Sanctified. I should have took one of each. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri is worried for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Uyuhi Imino shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. I'm going to do that from time to time. Pronunciation is very important.
沢ひそかさんはいらっしゃいますか？すみません、今留守にしています。依頼をした日比野です。人探しだから受けるかどうかということでしたけど、いつになるのかと思って。人探し？山に行ったかもしれないんです。氷上山。氷上山。山の近くで遥を見た人がいて、自殺の名所ですよね。遥がそんなところに行くはずないんです。私に何も言わずに。すみません、黒沢が戻り次第。いえ、遅くなるなら結構です。自分で確かめます。
This person case? She left a few days ago and hasn't come back. Maybe this is what she's been looking at. Jessica's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to her whereabouts. Kamiyama. Man, if I was studying, I would have had a pen and paper writing down everything. I'll have to check. These drawers seem to be where the shop's receipts, financial records are kept. I've not taken a proper look through them yet. Pendulum of the old grandfather clock sways slowly. The clock itself may be broken, but it works well as a decoration. Jessica says she likes the rhythmic sound of the pendulum and the chimes that mark the hour. It is very peaceful. It helps you think. These are various antique cans and storage jars under a shelf of coffee cups. Well, I'm being nosy. The road in front of the shop leads to Mount Hikaya. I know what it says. Hold on, give me a second. Hikami Yama. Hikami Yama. It was built for the tourists, but the only people who use it are the people who live here. It's a tobacco tray. It looks more like an antique accessory case than a functional tobacco tray. There's a clock with a large bell. Yep, we're looking at everything. The cupboard is filled with cups that we don't use anymore. This is the customer restroom. Jessica and I take turns cleaning it. Alright, that's enough of the tour. For now. Where there's lore, I will find it. I don't know where. Whoa. Quite some things in here. Is that where Ren was? Nope. I don't think he was there. Book. Oh. Kamiyama was lying on the bookshelf. Seems to be about the rumors surrounding Hikamiyama as a site of spiritual activity. How does a place like this? How does a place become famed for suicide? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation. People are drawn to the spots out of desire to desire not to belong in there. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Hikami distinct from others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with those sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Black Water. It is said that if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Hikami Yama who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing suicide on Hikami claim to have seen a maiden or one of these looping specters and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it is because of these stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. I'm gonna get better at this. Kamiyama has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from another world. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to the cursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind traces of themselves. Really? Some say the bodies of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the lake and departed mountains in. It's becoming a tourist destination. The prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today, it has become a popular place at which to commit suicide. All the ghosts that we see, they died on them. You'll hear me mumble stuff to myself. Not directed towards you guys, it's just me piecing everything together. I think out loud all the time, especially when I'm studying. It makes the knowledge flow a lot smoother. Freeze. A room? Yeti's room? I only assume so. Come on. Right. I was more interested in the box. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my leave then. You look down at the shop from up here. A small potted plantain lily sits top of a lower desk. Dresser. It's all the same to me if I can write on it. This is his custom. He really likes the traditional Japanese style. Can't blame the sliding doors. An envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name reads Ryuhi Mino. He's a missing persons request. Maybe it could provide some clues as to where Hitsuka and Yuhi went. Dear Miss Kurosawa. Please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing person cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering some. What if she's waiting for me? Find her. Or it's sick. Haruka is still alive. I know it. But something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. Looking shy and a girl. Close.
ひそかさん、この人を探して氷上山に。
Hikayama?
氷上山。
氷上山。
自殺の名所だという。氷見野さんはきっとこの山にいる。
Wait, I was ready to go to the mountain. But Hikami Yama. Ruhi is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture to find her. Picture of her to find her trace. Oh, I like this idea. Let's go back. Bye. That's what I would have said. That's not good. Wait, before I go any further, I'm going to cut it right here. I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, stick around because I'll be creating more of these. And hey, if you liked it even more, drop me a like. It tells me how I'm doing. Once again, I thank you all so much. And as always, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one, which is right after this. Later!